Turn the volume all the way down. Yes. Oh my god, CSA is here. Holy shit. And Sad isn't here. Hello, everybody. No. They cannot hear you. Hold on. Properties, default, and headphones. There you go. You should be able to be heard now.
Idiot raindrop people. Sad responded to my message with a what? Nice. They're gonna appear any second now.
There they are.
I know it. Yep. Oh, I exited out of YouTube. No, I didn't. It was right here. Sad Satan.
Alright. So this live stream is mostly a update because I haven't uploaded the main lore video, mostly because I haven't started working on it yet because I'm taking a short break. But I kind of want to
That's
update everybody
understandable.
on a few things. Yesterday I made a community post, which Crow,
Oops.
USSR, would you like to tell them something? Sad,
Okay,
would you
so
also like to tell them something?
yeah, me and Sad love being the nicest person to you. We are the nicest people to you.
Oh, of
It's
course.
almost like we're super sweet. Oh, I'm dizzy now. We accidentally completely changed Alan's mind. Totally an accident. Wasn't purposely planned. Me and Sad totally haven't been planning this for like 3 months. We haven't, but still.
You haven't even known each other for 3 months.
I know, I know. But we accidentally, if you've been keeping up with Discord lore, um, we changed the entire like perspective of our dear Raven father with me and my Discord husband. It was a
Who
total
I'm
accident.
pretty much divorced with at this point.
Yes, so far, as far as we know, I am divorced. Unless he comes back and says otherwise, I am officially divorced from my husband.
I mean,
Just go after the female.
all of that drama, you were kind of at the heart of it to some extent because
Wait, what?
they were kind of hating on you just as much as they were hating on me, by the way.
Ew. Technically, I didn't make British Empire quit. He said he was going to.
The Soviet person was involved.
Oh, so be. Oh, I despise that person.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about that drama just yet. We'll talk about the drama in a
Ow.
little bit. Are you good?
I just banged my knee onto a desk, and that was fun. Oh well. Spin, spin,
But
spin.
but yeah, we'll talk about that drama in just a little bit. What I am going to talk about right now is the community post that I made yesterday. Let me get it on screen real quick.
Dizzy. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Turn off my camera. So this community post, I said, "Alright, droplets. I have made a decision. I have been forced into shipping Sovame, unironically. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're obviously not paying attention to the Discord lore. So I will be adjusting my AU to accommodate this ship accordingly. By technicality, it will still be Rusame, but will essentially devoid the most recent lore video. I will make the part 2 of it, but afterward will no longer be applied to my AU. This will pretty much mean that all past versions of countries are the same person. Germany, for instance, German Empire equals Third Reich equals Germany. Although this may not make my AU necessarily accurate, I don't give a fuck. And then here's the Discord link. Y'all can join my Discord server. The same link should be in the description of this live stream. But if we scroll through these pictures, we have Rusame, we have Sovame, we have REX America, and then at the very end is a good old /J, because this was a joke post. Because I was dared to make this post. If we go into the comments here, pinned comment, this is a joke, unless you actually want me to do this. Edit, I was dared to make this post. Edit 2, Jolly Rancher Flags Gotcha 2, and Sad Princess 2012 dared me to do this.
My long-ass username.
So, pretty much, I'm actually receiving, like, mixed messages here. A lot of people are saying, well, like, Satanic Pizza here is like, welcome to the Sovame Club. Thanks. I mean, yeah, I mean, technically I do ship it. Technically I do ship it.
Anti-ship has pushed me over the edge, and now I ship all country humans ships unironically.
So, like, pretty much I do actually ship it, but I don't think I'm going to make it canon in my AU unless you guys want me to actually switch up my AU or make an alternate universe aside from my main one where it is Sovame. But what I will tell you, like, if you guys don't want me to do that, what I will tell you to all of those who actually ship Sovame, I am writing a fanfic again. So, if you guys want Sovame content, I am writing a fanfic. If you guys want me to tell you what this fanfic is, where to find it, and how to find it, just let me know.
May I just say something? There's a comment on the community post. It's from, what is this 6384? Please, and the comment was, please tell me this is a joke, because USSR and America hate each other. But can I tell you that so do Russia and America?
I mean, yeah.
If anything, their relationship is, like, a lot worse because of, like, all the past. So, like, if anything, Russia, like, Sovame makes more sense than Resame just because of the history of the countries.
Exactly.
So think a little more before you post.
Like, I can continue reading these comments. Sad Princess says, you say this like it's a bad thing. You love it and you know it. I do. I do love it. And there's no denying it. And then USA Union says that this would be interesting to see play out. I agree, it would be. I just don't know if people actually want me to do this.
Somebody else said, don't you ship Soviet Reich? How would this play out?
Well, like I said, all previous versions of countries, so Germany, for instance, German Empire is the same person as Third Reich and is the same person as present-day Germany. That's how that would play out. Also, as of right now, I don't think I ship Germany with anybody. Like, I kind of liked Jerpol for a little while there. I don't know with this AU idea if that would work. If Germany was a separate person from Third Reich and German Empire, maybe then it would have worked, but if they're the same person still, no. No. I do draw lines, guys.
Somebody else said this AU would be a literal mess if you did it.
It
Skull emoji.
it
Oh, how
would
I
just
despise that emoji.
oh, it
Stupid
would be a little
skull
bit of a
emoji.
mess. The AU would be a little bit of a mess, but I could think of a few ways to fix it up a little bit to make it less messy.
You always got me in sad to make sure you
Oh,
know everything.
hello,
See?
Soviet drama
No, they're
maker.
here. No.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
screw
Let's
you.
give them a couple minutes. Give them a couple minutes.
I want to
Give them
fight
a
them. Name stealer.
chill.
I'm the Soviet.
Chill.
Immediately goes to violence. I'm gonna attack them. Find them.
Father, make a poll. You
Anyway,
want me to make a poll about actually doing this change or like making a mini series for this or whatever?
I think since most of the people who I wanted to get banned technically were banned already because of what they were doing, I think when you get my letter, that is when you should do. That makes me because the original thing doesn't make sense anymore because they're all already gone.
Side series. So
Serious. Sounds
I
good.
so when I get your letter, when I get your letter is when I make this side series.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay.
Might take a couple might take a whole month, but still.
I will
Still.
continue writing this fanfic though. If you guys want the fanfic, let me know. I can find ways to allow you to get to the fanfic.
Nice. I'm reading these comments and it doesn't make sense.
Bella Cardoza says, "Y'all, is it okay that I ship America and Japan?" That is actually not okay.
That
No.
that age difference. That oh no. That
No.
age difference.
Okay, so it really depends on
Like
how you're
even if
handling Japan as a character.
like if
If
yeah like if
Japan
it's still the
has been
German
the
Empire.
same constant person, if it's been the same constant
Yeah.
person, okay, maybe. I mean, Japan would then be a lot older than America,
Oh,
but
yeah, if it's like the Japanese Empire, but
that is
if it's
a
how most AUs are, if it's how
yeah,
most
that
AUs are,
is
where Japan is the child of Japanese Empire, then no, I do not.
if that's how you're handling the situation, then maybe. But if Japan is a separate person from Japan Empire, America would have essentially sort of fostered Japan. Japan is like a foster child of America's. So,
Yeah, I've
I
also seen
don't.
a lot of North Korea.
But you do you.
Like I've seen a lot of North Korea ex America for some reason, and I don't know where that one came from, but
I'm pretty sure that's
wh-
because of the popularity of K pop.
ah, ow, I'm dizzy. Wait, no, I is dizzy. I have to make sure I don't say it. I gotta be careful because I know Sad will say something. Sad if he says
But
something.
yeah. So, I can do a side series, which I guess I'll be doing a side series when I get a letter from good old pal USSR. Crow.
Wait, I see that message. Soviet? Yeah, you can't hide from. Thank you, Poland. Thank you for that lovely message.
What'd they say?
Hates me so
Where?
much. Yeah, in the thing, it was that message. I'm ready. I'm half ready to fight this person.
Chill.
I'm killing Soviets. There can only be one. Well, actually, now there are
Chill.
only.
You good? Everything got silent.
Yeah, I know. I zoned out. I was looking outside, and I have this big window, like really big windows in front of me. Ow, that hurt.
I'm like the same way as GE. I never hated rainy or sad. I claim bullshit. I claim bullshit.
It's bullcrap.
Because if you are the same way as GE, you would have directly attacked me. And sad. So. Anyway,
Wait,
I
so
guess.
you don't hate Rainy as sad, but you hate me? Okay, I can deal with it. Just don't bring me into your drama, please.
I guess
Do we
now
need
is about the
backup?
time that I have to address the drama.
Sad. If we need backup, just join in. Sad's asking if we need
So
backup. I'm just joining.
let's address the drama that's going on. So last night, at about 11 o'clock at night for me, I was private messaged. I will not say who, but I was private messaged by somebody that there were a bunch of people that were starting a little cult in hatred of me. Now, this wouldn't have been a problem if it weren't for the fact that they had planned to attack my community. I couldn't care. I really couldn't care if it was just about hating on me and shit. But don't attack my community. That's the last thing you want to do. Don't attack my community. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna find ways to hate me, because other than the fact that I treated you fairly based off of, or at least I treated them fairly based off of the fact that they, on day one of them joining my server, they had immediately broken a few rules. And so I treated them fairly based off of that information. I was wary of them for obvious reasons. They make me uncomfortable, but I wasn't going to just remove them from my server just because they made me uncomfortable. Because that's not fair. But I treated them fairly. But yeah, then they wanted to make a whole group about hating me and attacking my community. I don't care if you hate me. I do not care if you hate me. That is a personal opinion. I don't know why you would hate me. I mean, I treated you guys the way I would have treated anybody else if they had broken the rules right out of the gate. Yes, Sad, you can join the call. But yeah, I would treat anybody like this if they had broken rules that made me uncomfortable. Because the rules that they had broken makes me uncomfortable that they broke those rules. Because that rule was specifically to help protect children and adults alike in my server. And they directly broke it. So I treated them the way I would have treated anybody who broke that rule. But because I treated them differently from everybody else, I'm the bad guy, right? I'm the one who's an asshole for my own self-preservation. I don't care if they hate me. I do not care. Do not attack my community, though. You can hate me. I encourage you to hate me. Hate me all you want. Don't attack my community.
Hey, Dustpan. Dustpan.
Squirrel.
Yeah, listen. Okay, besides Rainy, did you get, like, a private message from somebody from that drama?
No. But I was
No.
banned from that one server. I was never given.
Okay, so they said they hate me, but they only decided to send a hateful message to Rainy. Like, if anything, I played, I believe, like, a mild role. Very mild, I would say.
Yeah, you play a mild role, but because you're associated with me.
Yeah.
I was banned from a server they hate me just because I'm associated with you. And because Soviet doesn't like me, nor does the British Empire. And I don't like them.
Wait, but Soviet is in the chat right now.
Yep,
So
they are.
Technically, they're still subscribed to Rainy, because if I remember, Rainy has a rule where they have to be subscribed in order to even comment or anything.
Yeah, this is true.
I remember that the British Empire sent an image. It was like, I unsubscribed. It was like, oh no, that loyal one subscriber. No, that you can't unsubscribe from Rainy Empire. You can't.
Look, here's how I see it. If they unsubscribe, okay, I'm happy with that, actually. I don't need people like that in my community.
I was also gonna say, like, I remember you. Okay, I don't like bringing up old drama, but I remember you mentioned a brief bit of drama that you got involved in that you shouldn't have, that involved legal action.
Yes, and British Empire was involved in that.
I know, so you were already on thin ice with them for a good while. So it was just literally the amount of breaking. It was basically the breaking point.
Yes, pretty much. So this one person called British Empire, over the course of, I don't know, like a month or two, over the course of just a little over a month, they had caused so much drama around me that, yes, I did treat them differently. I treated them accordingly. I treated them fairly as to how they were treating me. If you treat me with a specific amount of respect, I will, in turn, treat you with the same amount of respect.
This is a very good mindset to have.
Yeah, but be fair, I don't know. So Viet was a part of that whole drama, and also was your ex. So was your ex-husband, Dustpan.
Soviet was semi a part of this, mostly because Soviet just hates USSR, and so in turn hates quote unquote me.
Wait, so they're saying in the thing, British Empire is annoying, not gonna lie. They're the one who started this whole thing. Okay, you can't. Yeah, they started a lot of it, but you can't put all the blame onto him. You were part of that. You can't deny that.
There was a group of people involved in it. Even if, like, the British Empire was, like, the head figure, like, the leader, there was still, like, a team play at here.
Yeah, and so, Soviet, you were one of the people who started one of the cults. One of the hate.
Yeah.
Like, you can't act like you aren't part of it and then do things like that. Like, that's just immature.
Yeah, that's very immature.
And I know some stuff about being immature because I'm very immature at sometimes.
Like, so pretty much throughout all of this drama, I have been doing my damnedest to stay as mature as possible because if there is one side that is supposed to be mature, it will be my side. Because guess what? I'm too old for this shit, okay? I am 18 fucking years old, and I don't need to be messing around with 13-year-olds just being annoying, okay? I don't need to be messing with
I doubt
any
that
of
those
this.
people are 13.
I do too.
I doubt some of them are 13.
Yeah.
As per the
Just make
Discord rules, you have to be 13 and over to be on Discord, so.
Yeah, but we already know that people like lying about their age on the internet. So far we know
Oh,
that
yeah.
When I first got Discord, I was like 11, but I never used it. I never started using Discord until after I was 13.
Oh yeah, I lied about my
Because-
age for about 11 years while being on the internet. Because...
As far as any app I use knows, I'm like 20 years old. Because I never put my right action. I never put the actual birthday. I am 20 years old, according to Discord. But like, at the same time,
I joined to fit in, that's why I snitched about it to Rainy. I was never the second or third person to tell... I was either the second or third person to tell Rainy about it. I started the cult because BE wanted me to. BE started a second one. Yeah, you were actually about the second. You were the third person to tell me about it. The other person who told me about it, let's see here, I think was
but that doesn't
Gremlin.
change the fact that you did it.
The second person I
Doesn't
think was
change
Gremlin.
the fact that you did it.
I'm not going to tell you who
Gremlin,
the
you're
first
supposed to stay away
person
from
was. I'm not going to tell you who the first person is, okay? That is for me to know. That is
Yeah,
for me.
it still doesn't change the fact that you did it. It's not like British Empire was making you do anything. You had the will. You had a choice. You could have said no. He's not right next to you making you do anything.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Just
British Empire
pretty
was
much
like there with a gun to your head. Like you could have just said it and then not do it. Like you could have just lied to them.
Here's a
It's
little...
it's not like the... Continue.
Here's what I want to say to people. If you're rebellious, okay, you're rebellious. Cool, so am I. Look at me. You want to know my story? At the age of 13, I was refusing to do my homework, my schoolwork, and my mom would take away my computer. You know what I did? I stole it right back. I am the epitome of rebellion. Even now, I am so rebellious. I'm doing my damnedest to be able to start testosterone, even though my mom doesn't want me to. I am doing everything in my power to go against the mold.
The norms.
Go against the norms. Don't just obey what other people tell you to. Just because somebody wants you to start a Discord server in hatred of another individual doesn't mean you have to. You have the ability to say no. It is a word, and it is your word. Stand by it. If you do not want to do something, you have the right to say no. You are your own individual.
Yeah, exactly.
You are not that other person. If that person wants to do something, if they want to start something, that is on them. If you do not want any part of it, you have the right to say no. You are an individual. Stand as an individual. Be your own person. Do not blend in with the crowd. Be your own person.
I was gonna say there was another choice that Soviet could have taken, and that was saying like they would have lied, said yes, and then they could have just distanced themselves immediately from the British Empire.
Yeah, you're online. You're not in person. You could have just ghosted him. Like, it isn't really that hard.
What I'm taking from this entire situation is that there are a lot of people in this little friend group that like to cause drama, and not only do they like to cause drama, but they are just toxic individuals. This British Empire person, toxic individual. This Austria-Hungary person, toxic individual. Leave them to their own stuff. You don't need that toxicity in your life. Cut them from your life. It is healthy for you to surround yourself with the people who support you. If these people are just around you just because your name is Soviet or any other country's name, just because your name is something and they're hanging around you because you're a part of that little group, why? Again, be your own individual. You are your own person. You do not have to follow the rules of another individual. I mean, maybe follow the law to some extent. I mean, don't go killing people and shit, but
Murder is never the answer, to be fair.
what I'm trying to say is just learn how to say no. No is a very powerful word. It is possibly one of the most powerful words a human can say.
Very much.
Like, I believe if Soviet did say no to the British Empire, I think we would have been more standing by Soviet because they didn't want to be much involved with the British Empire. We would be supportive because they're trying to stand up for what they believe is right and not listen to the if anything, the British Empire seems like this very much manipulative and controlling person. Like they need everything to go their way.
Yeah, most definitely.
And right now,
this person is honestly gives sociopath to me.
Yeah, they are very, very controlling. I have seen people who can be controlling. Right now, I'm kind of, I guess you would say, dealing with one. Drama not related to this, but I'm not going to talk about it much here. But you know exactly who I'm talking about, Rainy. And I don't know if Dustpan knows over here. Probably know a little bit, but
yeah, there's just.
But it's like, I just don't I understand, like, okay, we're not saying that self-love isn't important, but there's a limit to how much self-love you can have before it gets a little out of hand.
Yeah, you can love yourself only so much until it turns into narcissism.
Mm-hmm. And then it just makes you do things. Like,
what I want to point out is that somebody said that, oh, Rainy and Sad, they're just too good for everybody, so they don't need to associate themselves with the likes of us. And I'm just like, I am no different from anybody else.
We never
I was technically the likes of you.
Yeah, they're putting words in our mouth. They are putting words in our mouths. We never said that. I am simply my own individual. And if somebody makes me uncomfortable, I will disassociate myself with them. That's it.
I also decided to do a quick double check on my own server, Rainy, to make sure that none of those individuals were on my server, because I didn't want them to be on there if they were going to start crap. I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably would have just left the cult server after this whole drama if they didn't want to be associated with me, but, like, I had to just double check to make sure.
So, I actually have my own little rule of thumb. If there's drama going on a different server, okay, that's drama on that server. As long as it doesn't come to my server, I'm not going to do anything about it.
Yeah,
so let's say in the door cult there was all that drama because the Soviet was spamming the one emoji, and USSR here got upset with that. Okay, that's fine. Keep that drama over there. I wasn't going to go and ban Soviet from my server because that's not my business. That was not on my server. Why should I punish them for something that didn't happen on my server?
Yeah, I just handled that situation by leaving a server.
I was literally saying, like, if they were, okay, let's just say they were a part of, like, my Discord server as well as yours. And they did start their crap on my server because, keep in mind, they started hating me for the sole purpose that I am with you as a friend.
That's why they don't like me, because I'm associated with y'all.
Listen, they can hate us goblins for all we care about, but like,
Hate.
if they
Yep, hate
start,
me or love me.
listen, but like, if they started doing that crap on my server, then I have been pretty much wary of people who've been like joining my Discord server ever since I got raided. Like, there are some names that I am not 100% sure if I could really validate them as a person or like individuals, because somebody came into the server with a similar name. One of them is the #1 fascist Italy hater, and one of the people who raided was under the username of #1 Austria-Hungary hater.
Yeah.
And then there was somebody else who said like, I don't know if this is like somebody's name or like a country's name, but they say that it's cringe. They haven't started anything yet, so I'm thinking that they're just an individual that just thinks that this thing is cringe, which is okay. You can think anything is cringe. Cringe is something only you can deem as cringe. I have just been sort of keeping an eye out there, especially since I know that there's like, thank you, birds. I definitely want your input right now.
There are no
Anyway,
birds. There are no birds.
I-
What are you talking about?
You're crazy, you said. There are no birds there.
Who the fuck is talking? Who the hell just said that?
That was
Okay.
Despine.
There's no birds. There's no
Yeah,
birds. You're crazy.
anyway, I was going to like, I know that there's like kind of like a little hate group out there against me, who again brought up drama that was dead for like over a month.
I'm pretty sure it could be the same hate group all across.
It was because I looked at the channel and I had the person blocked, and I wouldn't have blocked them. Like, I didn't block them when the drama first happened. I didn't do that because I was like, as long as it just doesn't happen on YouTube, I'm not gonna do much. But I think it's because they were one of the ones who was spamming the like stupid Wikipedia articles. I blocked them on YouTube because I didn't want them damning Wikipedia articles. And
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
that
realize...
person.
Also, I don't know why they chose Wikipedia when Wikipedia is not really the most valid source for information.
It's really
Like,
not.
yeah, so I don't know why they chose Wikipedia. It just shows how kind of dumb they are. But they also began bringing up stuff that wasn't even related to the drama, like my representation of USA and the Confederate. They brought that up. That was not even a part of the whole drama in the first place, but they brought it up because they knew they didn't have much to stand on when it comes to it.
Yeah, what
They
I'm
knew.
saying is like these kids, they don't have anything on us. We have no slander on our names. They are just hating us because they're hating us because I distanced myself from people who made me uncomfortable. I'm sorry that I have self-preservation. I'm an adult and I don't need to be messing around with children who are talking about sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the lovely part.
I don't.
I remember that.
And sadly, Stray Clouds, who is a part of my server, did used to have screenshots of what these people were talking about. I don't know if you saw much of their conversation at the time when it was happening, Rainy, but they were talking about very much stuff that was making people uncomfortable. It was not just the way they were talking, it was what they were talking about. And they also wanted to hold it over my head that they were making my server active, and that they also, one of them made fan art for me. Like, that was supposed to be some type of leverage for me to cave in and not do the right action, which was like, get that out of my server and away from everybody else. Because it wasn't just uncomfortable for, like, I guess for me to see it, it was also for everyone else.
Alan, CSA wants to tell you something.
Yeah, I just saw that. What's up, CSA?
Furry fucker.
Hey, no. That sounds like he's the one fucking the furries. No, he is the furry. He is the furry, guys.
He's a furry. He is a furry. Also, did you hug USA yet? Did you hug him? You didn't hug him.
Okay. Minnesota, there are no birds. You are crazy. There are no birds here.
There are no birds.
There are no birds.
Soda. There are no birds.
You're crazy, bro. I thought this whole time all I did was struggle.
The only only bird you should be hearing is fucking Twitter, and Twitter's birds are horrible.
No, you should be hearing Alan because Alan is bird.
I
Alan's
am
bird.
Raven Father.
You
I'm
are
also
Raven.
and I'm also Crow. So the only two birds you should be hearing are me and Alan.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just a random fire squirrel. Let's just say
Really.
CSA is a furry, yes. There is
Ohio,
proof.
I know they won't.
we found.
I know
that
they
you
won't
are-
chill. Said I have hugged USA big number times today. Georgia, nobody asked. We're asking
Georgia-
CSA.
We ask at CSA. Well, first of all, we need to hear what CSA has to say real quick, and then
Rainy, I actually have a problem with at times being too nice and don't turn down people when I have too much I have to do. And lots of my friends are very controlling of me, so it's hard to say no. I understand that, actually. I myself am very much like that. I have a hard time saying no to... I have a hard time saying no sometimes. Like, when it comes to my work, I can hardly say no when my boss asks me to come in on a day that I have stuff unavailable. I have a hard time saying no to friends who are asking me of a favor, but I am unable to do that favor right then and there, and then they get upset at me, and no. But, like, I have the same problem. But it is a skill to be able to stand up and say no. And it's a skill that we all have to practice. Start by... Here's what I say. Start by envisioning a scenario where somebody is asking you to do something that makes you, to some extent, uncomfortable. And then look in the mirror and say no. It's a start. It's not going to be an end-all, fix-all, but it's practice. That's all I can say.
Yeah. There are quite a few things you can easily think of that can make you uncomfortable because you know as an individual what you want and what you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
I have like rejection issues. I have like rejection issues. Sorry, my bad. Keep going, Seth.
I was gonna say I practically do so in my relationship because let's just say my boyfriend can sometimes be a little bit pushy on things, unintentionally pushy. And it gets to the point where I'm not comfortable, where, like, he wants something, and I just say, no, I'm not comfortable. And stuff like that. And he has to, like, respect that, because, like, he doesn't want to lose me too much, even though he practically, like, knocks himself down to hold myself up for some reason. Like,
Third Reich says when you... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you can read Third Reich real quick.
Third Reich says, when you say no to people, sometimes it makes you feel bad, and that you may or may not have possibly hurt their feelings, which obviously doesn't make you feel good, so it makes you hesitant to say no. I understand that. But at that point, again, you have to stand your ground and say, I'm uncomfortable with this, I cannot do this. Display your boundaries. If somebody is asking you to do something that makes you uncomfortable, explain, hey, this makes me uncomfortable. I cannot do this. And then you have the right to... It doesn't matter if their feelings got hurt there, because then they know you're uncomfortable with that sort of thing. If they are a good person, they will understand that. They will understand that it made you uncomfortable. And they'll be like, okay, I respect that. If they are a good person. If they're toxic, if they're a bad person, they're not going to do that. And that's the kind of person you want to distance yourself from. If they do not respect you, they do not deserve to be around you.
I'm gonna say this, Rainy. CSA just said, Rainy, I get that, but they pressure me into to the point where I can't say no. It makes me uncomfortable, but I still agree with them. That's
Kill
what
them.
CSA just yeah.
Distance
Kill
yourself from
them.
them.
Simply.
If they
Yeah,
make you
just get
uncomfortable, distance yourself from those people. Those are not people you want to spend your life with. You do not want to spend your time with those people if they do not respect you.
yeah.
If they do not
No,
respect you, cut them off. I know it's going to be
found,
difficult because you might not have very many friends outside of that, but take it from me. I spent a year in solitude, and it was healthy for me to actually do that because that gave me time to look inward and figure out what was wrong with me. Because that's how I learned that I was, to some extent, the problem. I mean, I used to be a toxic person. You would have never
I have
guessed
like
that, too.
rejection issues. The
I was
rejection issues I have, I understand how it feels to be rejected. So like I fear rejecting people and fear of hurting them. So it kind of goes over the problem where I'm scared to stand up to people when even when they're like being rude to me. It goes back to the problem that I was having, where like someone on Discord was not it, they were in roleplay and they were getting into character, and considering how they were Russia, they were being rude because their Russia hated me, and it slowly started to become even outside of roleplay they would act like really rude, and it slowly became too much. So it it broke.
okay. Sylvia said, "What if British Empire tries to gaslight me and manipulate me?"
Kill
Again,
him.
cut yourself from that issue. Remove British Empire from your life. You don't
Especially,
You're
need that
still in
especially,
control.
toxicity.
especially if you want to come back to the server, want to prove yourself better than them. The first step is getting rid of them, especially because they are nothing more than, I would say, a parasite that is like hindering you to be able to do those actions.
If you want
I
to
would say.
flourish as a person, you need to remove the weeds.
Exactly. I will.
Poetic.
You are a flower
Boundaries.
and you're blessed to bloom one day. Okay? You're a flower and you're blessed to bloom one day, but you need those weeds to be removed.
Yes,
Who's going to
you
remove
have to be
those?
able to.
You've got to be able to remove those parasites, those weeds yourself.
You can't learn to do it
Suffocate them out
now.
of your
It's
life.
just going to stick with you forever. It's just going to be with you forever if you can't do it.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, no matter what type of relationship you have, whether it's like platonic or romantic, boundaries are something you have to understand and the comfort level of the other person. I know that because again, I am in a romantic relationship, and my boyfriend has to understand that like there are things I'm not comfortable with. One, because I can't picture myself doing said things in the future. Because right now
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with it. Like people can picture the future, that's great, but it's hard because you can't see what the future is with your present mindset. And that's my issue. I can't see myself doing those things because right now I'm not comfortable with those things. So it's just like you have to be very much self aware of what the other person is comfortable with. It's great to think about plans in the future, but understand that right now those plans are just going to have to wait a little.
Plans are just fantasies. They're just fantasies that don't exist yet. You can always
Exactly.
dream for the future, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the future is going to happen. Hell, I thought I was going to
Exactly.
be a police officer in the future. My plans have changed for the future. Everything in the future is going to change. If you're like 13 years old making plans for the future, you can't expect that to stay. You still have like a while to go
Mhm.
until the future actually happens. So you can't continue planning for something that you have little to no control over. Might be your
Mm-hmm.
future, but you really can't really control it.
Yeah, and it's just not something you should do. I mean, it's great to have future plans. Not saying it's a terrible, like having an
Yeah,
idea what you want to do. It's just like
yeah,
it's not guaranteed to happen. Even if you do take the right steps, life is so
Yeah,
unpredictable. You can't just be like,
like let's say I for my entire life I've always wanted to be some sort of content creator. When I was little, I always wanted to be like a rock star or something. Now I've realized maybe like I could sing. I have to some extent a musical talent, but it's not what I focus on anymore. What I do focus on is my story writing. I make stories for you guys to watch. I make stop motion animation with Gotcha Club, and you guys enjoy that. Now, I don't plan on this being my forever career. I'm not going to be in Gotcha forever. But I am building a platform for myself right now. So in the future, when I go and do what I actually want to do, which paranormal investigation since I was 11 years old, that's been my plan to go into. I've always wanted to be a paranormal investigator, and that's what I plan on doing very soon. But sometimes things don't necessarily go according to plan, and you have to be able to accommodate for those twists and turns in your life. Obviously, I wasn't planning on being a part of Gotcha at all, and then all of a sudden I was like, well, damn.
Yeah. The Gotcha finds a way to pull you in and all that. And many
It
people.
does. It does.
I'm just gonna say right now, many people hate Gotcha because of the community, but Gotcha, let's just say from like an app standpoint, isn't really bad. It does what it's supposed to. It's
It's
just
the
the
people in
community.
the community. It's the people in the community who give it a bad name. So
And
like,
many people just focus on the bad side of the community. Like, they don't want to look at, the positive. And also, many people like the Gotcha community has so much drama. We're such a big community that drama is going to happen freaking everywhere.
there's gonna be a drama in any community you're in. It doesn't matter what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't escape it. It's always gonna be there.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I've been dealing with. Like, it's just been non-stop freaking drama. I guess because now I'm getting more out there as a content creator. People are starting to see, my channel and all that, and I don't know why people are putting spamming dots in my cult server, but don't act like I haven't been paying attention, you freaking
That's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
That is you.
That's not me. That's
That
not
is
me.
you.
That's not me.
You started, you freaking dusty.
It's not me.
Yes, it is. Now, why are you getting involved in it? Okay,
Because I
listen,
could.
God, if you guys are gonna spam dots, there's a goddamn spam channel. Goddamn.
We're gonna maneuver.
I mean, look at the
I'm just
freaking
gonna-
spam channel. There's just a bunch of French flags.
Yeah,
Well, I
have
started
the
that
spam
too.
muted.
I start all of the spam. I somehow managed to start every single one of them. I started the duck stuff. I started the France flags. I started the dots. It's something.
Once
Because
you
of my
get older,
impulse stuff. My
punishments get
impulse to put
worse.
random crap.
Yes, female
It's my
America.
impulses.
Once you get older, punishments do get worse because the older you get, you're supposed to become more responsible, and people hold a higher, what's the word?
Standard.
Higher standard for you.
That's
And
the word.
Yeah.
That is a word.
It is a word. Word. Oh yeah, Alan, can I have the knife now?
No.
Damn it.
You can't have the knife.
I want the knife.
You're not getting the knife, Dustpan.
My knife.
But I want the knife. Give
My
me the
knife.
knife.
No.
I'm gonna come find you and take that knife.
Good luck with that.
And I'm gonna take that kitchen knife. You can have your knife. I want the kitchen knife.
No, it's dull.
I don't care. It's a knife. I can do. It's more dangerous when it's dull.
Georgia asks, where did the nickname Dustpan come from? Only Sad and I
Inside
are
joke.
allowed to. Only Sad and I are allowed to call USSR Dustpan. You understand that?
And
But
it's an
don't
inside
call
joke.
them.
You don't get.
It is an inside
You
joke.
call me
won't understand.
Dustpan. You call me Dustpan, and I murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also, what the hell did I do? Anyway, I was also gonna
I don't-
say, like, I even started, like, a little, like, little series name for like a little ship post series that Rainy could start on their channel?
Yeah,
I
we
will.
suggested
I will eventually
you're
do
gonna
it.
do it.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna start working on little skits, and then one day I'll have enough skits to put into a video, and then I'll upload it.
I can't wait.
It's
That's gonna be freaking hilarious.
again, most of the series is just us doing stupid shit. There's no
Like
story.
me
It's just
burning the
us-
popcorn.
Yeah,
Yep,
you
you burn popcorn.
We were trying to
Yep.
get drinks, and you burned not only the popcorn but the popcorn bag.
Yep.
We
I'm
left you with
sorry.
one
Sad
straw.
you were getting the drinks. I was getting Hitalia ready for us.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I was getting the
sorry.
drinks.
I'm sorry. I'm
You're
bad at
not.
cooking. You're right. I'm not.
What do you mean you're not? You literally have to just put popcorn in the microwave, let it pop for a bit, and you kept it in there for so long that it burnt the fucking bag.
If you
My
press
bad.
the popcorn button on the microwave, there is a popcorn button. Press it 3 times.
Popcorn
It's
button.
done.
The popcorn bag it specifically says not to use the popcorn button.
It lies. Press it 3 times, and that's the perfect amount of time. There you go. Here's a
Microwaves you
tip
guys
from
have.
yours truly. Press the popcorn button 3 times. Just pressing it once is not enough time. Press it 3 times. It's the perfect amount.
I'm gonna take your advice.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Don't listen
I know where did my popcorn box go? Hold on.
You have a popcorn box?
I have a popcorn box
This
from
entire call, I've
Costco.
been doodling. I have been doodling on a piece of paper this entire time.
Have you been like? What are you drawing? Are you still trying to draw like the Rainy Empire flag? Is that what you've been doing?
Well, if you look in wait, I think I put it in pictures. If you look in pictures, you can see. I've just been doodling random.
Yeah, you did draw the freaking Rainy flag with like.
I also drew a pumpkin.
How did you draw a pumpkin?
I don't know. I'm drawing the Confetti cult right now.
Yeah, our fucking Confetica.
No, Poland, you can't call me dustpan.
Yeah, no, only we can. Me and Rainy. We do not have.
No. Nope.
No.
If you were to talk, you could call me dustpan.
Yeah, you can't. You don't talk. The only time we've ever heard you talk was in fucking VR chat. That was it.
I mean, I've heard his voice. I've even seen what he looks like. That's one time. It was on a different server, though.
A different server. Why you?
It actually.
You just slowly turned a little bit Russian there.
Do you want me to bring my accents back up? I can bring the accents back up.
Why do you
Do
want
it.
to bring your accents back up? What the hell?
Do
Kilo.
it.
Привет, Somrad. Purishkine. Pu. Zdrasty. Anyway, hope I do not get stuck in accent again because
Okay,
that's what
maybe
happened
stop
last
it so
time,
you
and
don't get.
Yeah,
Stop so you don't
You're
get
gonna
stuck.
get stuck in accent.
Stop.
Nope, you're gonna keep doing it.
No.
No.
Are you a
You're
duck?
gonna get stuck.
Sad is duck confirmed. Sad is duck confirmed. Alright, correct.
How the fuck am I a duck?
But
Did you not
yeah.
heard what you just said?
I just-
Quick. You want me to put the accent? I'll
Oh,
put the
that
accent.
entire section was just tips from Sad and Rainy life experience episode.
Yep. Technically, I'm just a random guest who just decided to come bumping in. That's all I am. So.
Do I dare talk
And
about
also-
that one time? A long time ago, I had this friend. I'm gonna call her C. She,
CC.
not Cece. C as in the letter.
Joking. I know, I'm just
I
joking
see.
though. I'm just joking though.
No, because Cece is actually a friend that I have.
Oh.
But like,
I'm not supposed to know. I don't know all your goddamn friends.
so C
Sad only knows me.
as in the letter.
It's
C
funny to
as
see,
in the
buddy.
letter. This person, she and I had a rough history with each other. Like, she and
I
I.
think you told us. I think you
Yeah.
told us already.
I may have told you about this.
Did you?
But, like,
Yeah, like,
she and I...
the friend was extremely, like, it was an off-and-on relationship. She was extremely
Yeah.
rude.
Like,
And,
yeah,
I
we
think I
kept on
remember
having
this.
all kinds of drama with each other. We would block each other and then unblock each other and then block each other. It was a horrible situation, and this went on for a few years. And eventually, it just got to the point where, yeah, maybe we could have a civil conversation, but she couldn't go a day without making fun of me. And I got sick of it.
You were the butt of the jokes. Lily.
Yeah, I was always the butt of the joke when it came to her. And I got sick of it. And then one day, she was, like, I had told her that I couldn't hang out that day, mostly because I didn't have the energy to handle her that day. But I wanted to talk to my other friend who she was talking to. But, I didn't have the energy to deal with her. But then I got into a conversation on my Discord server, the Discord server, by the way. I will point out, this server that I'm running here has been going on since 2017. So,
I am.
So on
I
this
just say it.
very server, that I'm running right now, if we go back far enough, I don't even know where. I may have even deleted the messages that happened there. I don't know anymore. But, like, a long time ago, I just blew up on her. Like, I told her I was sick of her. And it was on a public server, so then she got mad at me for doing all that in a public server. And then she tried to guilt me because it happened on a public server.
That wasn't even hers. Let's be real. It was your server. It wasn't hers.
This was just about the time that my gacha started. This is when I first started getting into gacha, back in Gachaverse.
Old Gotchaverse.
So,
I
yeah.
remember Gotchaverse. I don't think anybody has Gotchaverse anymore.
I don't.
No, it's pretty much mostly now just Gacha Club and occasional Gacha Life.
Yeah.
No
I see people that, like, are online and they'll be, like, getting mad, like, why don't you use Life anymore? Club is so, like, unoriginal. It's just like a copy of the new one. It's like kind of the point. It's literally the next version. That was the whole reason. But I don't know why you're hating on Club, because it's got a lot more features, a lot more, things you can possibly do.
Yeah.
Oh, so people are now talking about Soviet Onion and the character sharing.
Yeah, did you see the art I sent you?
Yeah, I saw.
Gave me a French flag. Of course it was Oron. Of course it was Onion. Oron boy. Oron boy. I keep misreading it as Onion.
Yeah, cause of fucking me. I kept calling him Onion for some fucking reason. But it was
What do you mean for him? Oh wait, I never showed the other art that I had of the Confetti Cult one. I made more art. I just gotta find it. Okay, let me just scroll through my camera roll. Past all the images.
You have so many images of Sovame.
Actually, they're mostly just of Soviet. All the Sovame ones are on my computer. I think this is the only one.
Because you actually do, I believe, ship the Sovame, don't you, Dustpan?
Yeah, I do. It's just such a, like, not shipped thing that it's just, like, I keep that mostly to myself.
I'm a multi-shipper, so, like, I have been secretly shipping it for a few months now, but, like...
It was one of the...
Wait, you needed clarification?
Yes!
You needed us to approve for you to be able to fucking be public about it? Bruh.
Yes!
The baby bird had to open his wings. The baby bird had to open his wings.
Well, I was just like, this ship, a lot of people hate a lot more than resume, so I'm just like, okay, maybe let's keep this
What
one
about
to myself and then wait
what
for
about Third
confirmation.
Union? I feel
Third,
like
Third Union is
I think
Third
Third
Union is
Union.
actually much more, Third Union is a lot more liked than you would expect.
yeah, it is a lot more liked, even though it is a worse ship.
Exactly. I was gonna
If they want to talk about like that, Soviet doesn't make sense because they hate each other. You don't have any clue how much the Soviet Union hated Third Reich because it
so
was
you do you
they
want to know
betrayed them.
do you want to know something that do you want to know something funny?
I don't know,
They
do
were
we?
I mean, remember I told you about, again, I mentioned like, the little hate group that doesn't like my representation of making a Confederate. But
Yeah,
one of the people involved actually like I guess ship resume. So like they're like contradicting themselves in a
yeah.
way.
When you ship if you ship anything in the community, that's kind of contradicting because it's like not representing the country's right. But
I
if
mean,
you're respectful about it, and also,
I feel like there are some country human ships that might make sense because of like the good
yeah,
relations between countries.
y-
Like believe it
yeah,
or
like the
not, like
German Empire.
Ukraine and Canada actually have good relations with one another, so their ship actually makes a lot more sense than you think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of the same with Austria-Hungary and German Empire. Like they were besties.
For
Maybe a
sure.
little too
I mean,
close.
yeah, they to be fair, both of them did terrible things, but not to each other. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
everything
They
was always they always tried to help each other out until they both fucked
Like,
over.
the one ship in the Country Humans fandom, the one ship that makes the most sense is German Empire and Austria Hungary. That is the only ship
Yeah,
that makes any sort of sense.
exactly.
it's like
We went from the most random thing to talking about country human ships.
we're just talking about random. We went from like depressing stuff to now just to our usual podcast. There you
Oh,
go.
everything's just
We can
depressing to
start a
me just because
podcast.
I have depression. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Slash J. Slash J.
Slash J. We like
Anyway,
yeah.
here,
I just find that to be hilarious. The fact that they contradict themselves when talking about it. That's just
Yeah.
really
real.
funny when somebody like just like talks shit, but then they do practically something similar or the same thing, just with like different characters, and it's like you like have no leverage to stand on.
It's like,
So
do you or do you not like representing countries in the right way? Because it's showing here it says you don't, but saying here it says you do. So what is it, man? What is it?
So it's just like, people just need to understand that the Country Humans fandom altogether is just a shitty fandom and it's stupid as hell, but people enjoy it and that's the point of it. People
Exactly.
like the Country Humans fandom because it makes them happy. It doesn't matter if it's like historically accurate or anything.
I mean, most
I mean,
people even said that they learned history better with Country Humans than they did in history
exactly.
class. There's
Exactly
a
what
I
I
mean,
fucking
think.
benefit.
the only reason why I got interested in history in the first place was because of the Country Humans fandom, so I could portray specific characters better. And that, I mean, I don't portray characters the best because obviously I like ships. But, like.
Also, just one person. You can't always be there to make a country perfectly representative, especially a country
Yeah.
you're not lived in. Even the
Yeah.
U.S., we're a big fucking country. We can't represent every fucking corner
Yeah.
of the United States.
Okay, I
The
just read
literally
one of the comments.
the only thing I
Someone
know
just
how to
said,
represent when it comes to America is literally just California, Oregon, and Arizona. Those are the only states I know how to properly represent. Sort
guys,
of.
Bella Cardoza, I don't know if I said that right. They just went. I shipped China, North Korea, and Russia, y'all.
Bruh.
Okay.
I was gonna say, CSA actually said, sad you caused the US to try and hug me because of the last stream I joined.
Problem.
You gotta hug him, okay? Stick your tail between your legs and give him a hug. Goddamn.
There's a line. There's a line, guys. There's a line to be drawn when you're shipping characters. First of all, I'm pretty sure in history. Now, not saying that I'm portraying characters properly when it comes to history, but like in history, Russia and China, although during the Cold War they may have gotten along to some extent, not to an extreme extent, by the way, because although they were both communist, they didn't like each other very much.
I think it was more like a love-hate relationship, if that makes
It was.
Pretty much like the whole relationship of America and Soviet Union back in the day. It was literally a love-hate relationship.
The only reason they only dealt with each other is because they both hated the roach, and when the roach died, they just turned on each other. If that makes any sense.
Exactly.
Yep.
Also, yes, you will freaking hug him. Just hug him and get it over with. It doesn't have to be like a long hug. It just could be a quick one. There you go. Also, you have to admit that you're a furry as well. We know that you're a furry.
That is here to just cause chaos.
I cause chaos to the CSA every single stream. Rainy knows this. I always start shit with the CSA. I always bully the fuck out of him.
I know you do. I keep drawing the most random crap on this page. I don't.
Also, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I saw the other picture you sent in the server.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you drew my little sphere on top of Confetica.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Rainy Empire.
They were all just shit. They were all just shit draws. Because I was bored. I was awake at night, and I had a bunch of colored pencils.
You were just bored.
I was bored out of my mind.
Exactly.
So I just do a bunch of shit draws. What I do when I'm bored, I just grab a little notebook and I just these awful drawings.
I don't want to, and I'm not a furry. Yes, you are. We found out your secret. You're a furry.
Yeah, we found it.
We found it. The Confetica cult found out your secret. You're a furry.
You want proof?
And you're also a woman, apparently.
Ha! That sucks, huh? Being woman. That kind of does.
But yeah, just go give him a hug. Just hug him, get it over with, okay?
You hug him, you're not a...
Yeah, you hug him, you're not a woman anymore. But if you don't hug him, you're a woman. There you go.
Did it work? They giving him a hug?
Hold on, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for him to type.
Question: Sad or Rainy, what app do you use? What app do you suggest for making videos?
Don't we like all use something different?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
I use CapCut on my computer.
All my video making happens on my phone because that's just by far the easiest thing for me to do. Rainy can do stuff on the computer, which, you know...
I can't do shit on my phone, okay? I can't do jack shit on my phone.
Neither can I. Every time I try to edit
everything on my computer, which, by the way, I own just one gaming laptop, okay? I do have 2 monitors, but I have one gaming laptop. That's it.
So Prussia wants CSA to unite together to stop them from hugging. And I'm like, no, Prussia, stay the fuck out of this.
Prussia, stay out of it. I don't know if you're the same Prussia I know on Discord, but I will leak our DMs. Not like there's anything bad in there, but like you told on everybody.
This is the same Prussia. We have so many different versions of people that we get so confused on like who's who when it comes to YouTube and fucking Discord.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right now, we're still waiting for CSA to freaking respond. Did CSA's freaking internet die again?
Probably.
God damn it. Also, he did say the only reason he was in Colorado was because of the USA taking him there. He actually said that.
He said exactly what you thought.
Wait, I'm in his brain. I know what this motherfucker would think about.
You're in so many brains. Stop being in people's brains. Stop it.
Good thing you're not in mine.
I can't stop being in people's brains.
Good thing you're not in mine.
Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Give
people
me
are
enough
just
time.
predictable, okay? I'm a predictable person sometimes.
Very predictable. Like, literally, if you do any type of video work on stream, I might be able to, like, guess what your fucking entire plot is. And then you have to fucking, like, server mute me because I'm spoiling your video.
Yeah.
That was literally that one stream. I remember that stream because I'm always there. I'm always watching. Because Discord is all I have
Yeah, I
until the
just
summer.
remember. Yeah, well, Rainy was doing a Discord stream, not a live stream, and he was working on his videos and stuff. And I just straight up guessed it, and he lost his shit. CSA's back. I'm not a furry. I'm not a woman. Well, if you don't want
Then
to be a
hug
woman,
USA.
Hug the USA, and you're not a woman, but you're forever gonna be a furry.
These glasses look purple. I can't draw.
Yes. I was trying to get CSA to calm down, and like he's not gonna calm down. As long as I'm here, CSA will never calm down. That's
Okay, you quickly leave. Leave and
I
he'll
get,
calm down.
I get under CSA skin so fucking easily. I piss him off. I feel like I'm like the USA in this like relationship where I just piss him off so much.
Well, isn't USA the one who pisses off America?
What?
Don't they both piss each other off? Aren't they?
No, well, CSA actually did try to go kiss America and then died. So I fucking dared him to do it, and he actually's like, okay, bet, and he did it. He died. I don't know if they actually kissed. I don't know if any lip contact was made. So, the only one who would know that is probably like EU, because that's the only reason I know it was happening. Freaking EU is the only one that knows.
I keep forgetting. I don't know what I keep forgetting. What's happening?
Cloud says Sad's job is to just mess with CSA. Yes. I bully this motherfucker in every stream he dare comes up in.
I think so.
Yes, CSA, if you hug US, you will not be a woman, and we cannot promise that you will not be a furry, but we can try.
I mean, you can say that, but to be fair, we're probably still gonna see you as a furry, but you can at least have confirmation that you're not a furry.
You just talked about EU, and here they are. They've appeared.
Hey, EU, I got a question for you. I want to ask you something real quick, because I need some clarification from you. I need clarification from you. I'm just gonna wait for like EU to respond.
Yeah, Sad. Me and Alan, we were talking the other day. It came to the part of the conversation went to phobias, and what happened is it was about roller coasters, and then what Alan had said was sad princess Poland and then USSR, take me to a theme park and make me go on rides, and I was like, hell yeah.
I cannot do roller coasters, but if you guys get me to a theme park, I will go on roller coasters with you guys. I just can't promise that I'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. EU, I have a question. Okay, EU, you remember that time where I dared CSA to go give USA a kiss, right? Was there any contact made, like actual contact made between them, or like did it never get there because the USA was like, oh hell no, oh hell no? That's what I want to know. Was there any contact made between those two during that moment? Like, did he actually kiss him during that?
I'm drawing Poland ball.
You're drawing Poland.
It's a really shit-ass drawing of it, but still, it is Poland.
It is still
I'm
Poland.
Gonna read it.
You should make Poland. You should make Poland look like that he's on drugs. There you go.
That's actually exactly what I did.
Okay, To be fair,
Noodles.
the freaking model that Poland used in VR chat looked like it was on drugs. So
That's actually no, because that's what I was basing it off of. Stop reading my mind. You're not allowed to.
I'm reading your mind. I'm already in your brain.
No, get out. Get out. You don't want to be in here. It's oh, oh, oh.
Yes, I do, dear, and it did happen. But USA was like, "Oh heck no!" Wait, so they actually wait. So CSA actually did kiss him. Is that what you're saying? Did he actually kiss him?
There was
Okay, that's
actually
odd.
contact made.
Was there actually contact made? Cause
Oh,
where's the you? All I'm thinking about is that scene from like Puss in Boots with the cat being like, "Oh." Like I said, the only reason I'm bringing that up again is because you mentioned it. I believe. Like, yeah, I dared him to do it. I knew he was going to die. I knew he was going to die.
Oh,
Yes.
you know what's gonna happen.
Contact was made.
There was actually, he actually did it. The fucking madman actually did it. The madman actually fucking did it. Oh my god. Before he died, he got that W.
Drawing a better version of what I drew of Poland.
Yeah. Fucking.
Neither of them liked it though. I don't blame them.
I'm not telling you what's Poland.
Yeah.
Too hot.
I didn't say they had to like it. Who said anything? Also, I just read what Poland said. Yep, shut up, sad. I'm not on crack. Yes, you are. You're very much on crack. Look at you. You are on crack.
DC's pen exploded in his mouth. Why are you chewing on your pen in the first place? What the fuck?
Exactly.
We're trying to reference that gotcha meme, like the one where everyone's like biting their pens and blue ink explodes. Why is it always blue ink?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea. And why are people
This is
biting
just-
pen? Why did that
I don't
become like
know.
a trend in fucking Gacha where you're like,
Everything
I
becomes
don't
a
think
trend in
ink
gotcha.
tastes. I don't think
Ink does not taste good.
No, it does not.
It does not taste very good.
You wouldn't make a trend about it if you actually have had a pen explode in your mouth because.
CSA said yes, I did, and let me tell you, USA is not a good kiss.
Maybe because he didn't want to kiss you?
You didn't want to kiss him either. The only reason you did it is because I dared you to do it. That's the only reason. Also, yes, I'm pretty sure, CSA, if you heard what we said earlier, if you hug USA, you can have complications that you're not a furry and you're not a woman, but we can't guarantee that we'll stop seeing you as a furry. But you can have clarification for yourself that you're not a furry.
Poland said USSR called me hot. Dustpan, did you actually call them hot?
No. I didn't.
Okay, this is what happened. Look in pictures. Poland said, "I'm hot" to the picture, and then Dustpan was like, "Hi, hot. I'm dad." You know,
This is my
the
thing.
fucking usual shit that freaking that Dustpan does. Literally, that's what they did. They didn't say that you were hot. They were literally mocking you, Poland. True.
I'm
Yeah,
realizing
like-
if I was there for what had happened, I would have tried to stop it.
What? CSA
What?
and USA from kissing?
No,
The
that
drama
can
from
happen.
last
I'm
night.
talking about the drama from yesterday. I would have been there to try to stop it.
I was there technically, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I needed sleep.
I got a message from Alan at what time was it? It was for me 2:37. And it was like, "Oi, I know you're sleeping right now, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. I might have to ban your husband from the server. They're getting involved in drama." And then at 3:48, "Sorry about your husband." And that it was literally an hour, almost like an hour apart from each other.
But I was gonna, but yeah. Like,
Yeah, that drama, all of that
whenever
drama
you're
happened
so
within
mad at
3
me.
hours, by the way. It was 2 o'clock in the morning when it had finally ended. My time.
Wait, by the way, CSA's like, fine, I will, but he's still mad that I kissed him. Wait, you're gonna go hug him? Is that what you said? Wait, I still remember there was at one point freaking USA was like hovering over CSA because he wasn't sleeping properly. Like these two have a weird aspect. Why are they acting like my USA and CSA? This feels like this would be their relationship. Why does it feel like that? What the fuck? I mean, they wouldn't kiss.
That's definitely your AU. That's definitely your AU. Not mine though. They hate each other. They try to kill each other.
I know. Listen. The day that fucking collab happens, it's gonna be like hell, like whole hell breaks loose because we're so fucking polar opposites. It's funny.
Hello, not a
Like
cat girl. It has been a while.
Wait, what?
What?
Not a
I heard
cat
the word
girl.
cat
Get on
girl.
the stream.
Yeah, in the live chat.
Oh. I heard the word what I heard is I'm not a cat girl anymore. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what now? What now?
No, I'm a cat boy. Shut up.
Cat boy. You were a cat boy at some point.
I am a cat boy.
I thought you were a raven.
I am both. I'm a raven cat.
Oh shit.
You know what cats do? Kill squirrels.
Bitch,
This is
bitch,
true.
I will burn your ass. I'm a
Sure
fire
you will.
squirrel. I will burn your ass. I'll turn you darker than your fucking black feathers. Don't you fucking test me. Yes, that is true, and I don't know. Just do it. Don't be listen, it's not as bad as the freaking kissing dare. It's not as bad, let's be real. And to be fair, you might have a better chance of running away this time, because it can be like a quick one and then you fucking dip. Unless you're really that fucking bad at running away, which wouldn't surprise me too much.
Hey, Alan, are you still there?
Yes.
I have a question. The people
What?
who were banned, do they because I was talking with somebody else who was friends with the people who were banned, and they said that they had talked to you and said that after time they could maybe come back. And I'm curious about that.
That factor has been changed. They cannot come back.
Okay. They cannot come back.
Okay, so
They have been officially IP banned. They cannot even get alt accounts into the server. Not unless they move house.
Yeah. By the way, see, it says fine. I'm gonna go hug you. Give me 5 minutes. There you go. We got one. Yay.
Brad got what they wanted.
Yes.
I got my cat ears on.
Oh my god. Cat ears.
To be fair, like I said, I think I only dared CSA to do that because I didn't think he would actually do it. I was doing it as a joke, and then he actually did it. A fucking madman.
My husband's messaging me.
Why is he talking to you?
Because he doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate me.
But you
No.
guys,
It's only British
divorced.
Empire and Soviet. I don't really know.
You don't really know?
I may be able to lift the IP ban. I need to talk to them first.
I can send you their user. Or do you have it? Because
I
we're
need
talking
to
right now.
unblock them. I need to unblock them.
Okay.
You could worry about that like after the stream, I believe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it during the stream. I would just wait until after.
I can't spell. Oh my god. Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Anyway, going back to what one of you, I think it was Thad who said it. But like, welcome to our podcast. We should start a podcast. We would be amazing to listen to. Just ramble on for about 3 hours.
Yeah, if people could understand why we're called the Goblin Trio, or as I called the series, Raven and the Two Goblins.
Raven and the Two Goblins. Come back to listen to two idiots talk with a sane person. Sane compared to us.
Sane and having to deal with our nonsense. I mean, we're not wrong.
To some extent.
Also, apparently, Female America is watching your stream and got pictures of you with your cat ears.
Yes, I know.
No.
Poland has pictures
Poland
of
does
me
the
with
same
cat
thing.
ears now.
Pope always taking pictures of you like the creepo he is, okay?
We
I
also
have a
got very rare
stalker,
images.
okay?
We have very rare images of Rainy drinking water.
I mean, if you want, I can go get some water.
Very,
No!
very rare.
Do you not want me to stay hydrated?
Off stream, where I can't hear you.
What do you mean? What's wrong with me drinking water? I'm staying hydrated.
When I can't hear you, it's fine. When I can hear you, no.
What is the issue?
I think I understand why Rainy doesn't want to hear you drink water.
I
think it's
hate
like-
gulping noises.
There it is. I drink water very silently.
It's not my fault. I like drinking things loudly. I have no fucking shame.
That entire sentence. That entire sentence.
I have no shame. Because I'm drinking. Like,
What, your
goddamn.
potato water?
I'm drinking water. I'm not drinking alcohol. Not even at legal age to even drink alcohol.
We're on stream. We're on stream.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I don't think you mentioned that. I think you forgot why I called it the potato water.
Drinking potato water. And then we tried to force, and then we had to force Rainy to draw potato water. Did you draw a high Poland like 3 times now? You just have way too much fun with it. Also, you want to hear some wholesome shit? So I got up this morning. I kind of got up late because, like, I kind of stayed up way too late thanks to, like, the drama because I was like, what the hell's going on? So it was like 3 o'clock when I went to bed. I woke up this morning, I walk out of my room, and the little fur baby decided to yell at me because they were hungry. And I'm like, I'll feed you in a minute, just let me wake up first. Okay? But everybody yelling at me. And CSA's back. Oh. Hello, CSA.
Did they do it?
Did you do it? I think that. Did you do it? How well did it go?
I'm totally not promoting violence. Totally.
Fuck's sake.
Totally.
Fuck's sake.
What's wrong?
I'm not telling anybody to kill anybody. It's not me.
What?
I don't know, but I like the reactions I'm getting for my drawings in the Confederate cult. Just the most random emoji.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Poland flag. They're not wrong.
It slowly starts getting better, the drawing, until it's
Okay.
just so close up to the freaking paper. It looks like he's slowly...
But here's the funny thing. His eyes are overlapping. That's how
I
high
know.
he is. That's how high he is.
You get so high, your eyes overlap.
His eyes are
And you're-
overlapping. He's so high. Sadly, I did. The hug lasted longer than expected. What?
What does that
Oh, wait.
mean?
What does that mean? Well, he did. Wait, I remember him saying that USA did try to hug him when I mentioned it in the last stream he was in.
Wait, why does
So-
my mom follow me on Instagram? Huh? No. No, she can't follow me. No, not on this account. No. No. Huh? No. 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 My mom can see the crap I post. She's never on Instagram. Never mind. I'm safe.
Uh-oh.
Wait, don't do that.
Okay, I just looked in the server. Apparently, we had a suspicious spam account banned. The French Empire.
Yeah, no. The French Empire was a part of the drama.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I was made aware just a little bit ago, and yeah, they're banned.
I'm gonna. Nice going.
Honestly, I am so wary of all of these people that have special fonts as their name now. Like,
Does my name make you weary?
no, you don't have a special font.
No,
I mean, I
like
have the sickle. I have that sickle.
Yeah, but all
My
of these
hammer.
people have like fonts and symbols in their name, and I'm just wary of them now because
not to mention, technically, you were not a part of the drama. You were just pulled into it because, again, you were just associated with me, and
Everybody hates me.
British Empire hates you the most because you were definitely the one really pushy with the whole getting them banned from the server thing.
It's because I hate them. I'm very passionate about getting that person. I was very passionate about it.
I mean, I don't think Rainy disagreed. After all the crap the British Empire did, I don't think Rainy would disagree too much.
And then he didn't. I like how we say this
like
with.
at this point, yeah, I would have banned him. I would have absolutely. They've just caused so much drama around me that I can't be comfortable with them. And they're just not safe to be on my server. And obviously they left.
Yeah, technically it wasn't our fault that they left. In the end,
Yeah.
they chose.
Yeah,
They
they said
chose
they
to
were
could have
gonna
said no.
leave anyway, so like.
Yeah, they chose to leave.
Also, by the way, CSA said that USA is still following him. Also, you didn't answer our question. What do you mean that the hug lasted longer than expected? You didn't answer our question.
That's kind of. That's a little. I'm not gonna say it.
Listen, he's always been following him ever since, like, I remembered CSA just mentioning that he hasn't been sleeping properly. So. And now somebody's asking, sad, are you disappointed?
Hey, Alan, I need your professional ghosty experience. Well, opinion. Okay, there we go. I got the word eventually. Okay, so near my girlfriend's house is an abandoned building. It was a school and it was a prison at one point, but now it's abandoned. There is a spoopy Bible. It's cursed, and I was, smart enough to touch it. And now tall man, paralysis demon, follow me around at night, which I can deal with him. He's just been here for like 3 weeks now, and I can deal with it. But my girlfriend said that they're thinking of taking down that building, and I'm wondering, should I just completely take the Bible and like keep it?
Do
I
not!
kind of want to.
Do not!
I kind of want to keep it though.
No!
Oh.
Do not take the Bible. If it is cursed, do not take it. It was probably at the site of a satanic ritual. Do not!
The internet was dying, I could hear you. But it lasted for like 2 days. Sad. Oh. It lasted for 2 fucking minutes! They hugged for 2 fucking minutes!
That's odd.
That is very odd. Do you know why that happened? I mean,
Dustpan, I swear to God.
I was gonna say, like, you mentioned that USA tried to hug you when I mentioned the live stream, but I guess he was more willing to the hug than the kiss.
Dustpan, I swear to God, if you so much as touch that Bible one more time, I am going to douse you in holy water the moment I see you. You understand this?
But like, my sister threw the dang thing at me. My sister picked it up and threw it at me. Like, if I'm cursed, I'm cursed. Like, I'm screwed.
Okay, it was thrown at you. That wasn't your idea.
Well, the first time I actually chose to do it, and then I had sleep paralysis the very first night. But the second time, my sister picked the dang thing up because she does not believe in spoopy ghosts like I do, and she just threw it at me. So, and then of course I caught it because like it hit me in the face and I caught it on instinct. So like, I'm definitely cursed now. I'm kind of screwed. But like, help me. But I kind of want to take the Bible.
Dear God. You talking about paranormal shit.
I'm not very careful when it comes to things. Okay, this person just messaged me saying they wanted to tell me something, and then they like ghosted me. Okay, then I see how it is.
Is it somebody a part of the drama or just this like random person?
Okay, please. I don't want more drama in the server. Please.
Alright, I
Isn't
think I'm
that
gonna end
technically
the
like a word that
stream.
you can't say?
I think I'm gonna end the stream.
Uh.
There's more drama rising up right now.
Oh no.
Is it with this you name? Meow Meow.
No, I'm gonna ask if there's any more information as to who's involved in all this from my inside person. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a fun stream. We got to talk about our life experiences and all the drama and all that good stuff.
And then we
if
turned
you
into
guys
a random podcast.
My spoopy ghost.
Your stupid paralysis.
I might connect my Wattpad story. Like if all of you guys want to read my Wattpad story, I might find a way to connect it so you guys can read it if you want to. It is Sovame and not like what my main
related
AU.
to this channel. If that makes
So
sense.
when I deal with it.
Yeah.
Say
So
that.
if
So
you guys
deal with it.
if you guys like Sovame, I recommend reading my story. But yeah.
I'm gonna end
Anyway.
the stream by just spamming confetti in your chat.
No.
Not the word confetti, just the emoji
I
thing.
Give me a heart attack. Scared the crap out of me.
Alright. Have a good day, guys. This stream was fun to some extent, but like this fucking drama. Have a good day, guys.
So unnecessary.
Poland, I'm gonna wake up all of your sleep paralysis demons.
Wake them all up.
Wake them all up. If mine have to be up, so be yours. That's only fair.
Wake me
It's
up.
only